The Bible, the alarming fact of the Bible is that it predicts what's going to happen, and yet the devil tries to block it, and yet it brings forth Bible prophecy anyway. You know how the Hebrews that ultimately were taken out of Egypt, the devil, in so enslaving them, was trying to snuff out the lineage, basically the seed of man that would crush his head. He was trying to snuff it out, and that's why the Hebrews were always so persecuted. But they continued to thrive even in slavery. They continued to thrive. And the edict, the very edict by Pharaoh, because the people of God had to leave a land that was not theirs and into one that was theirs, right? The very edict of Pharaoh to kill the firstborn children is the one that ultimately got them set free, or the one that ultimately caused them to move out of Egypt. Because if at all the Pharaoh that would hate the Jews did not hate the Jews, they would have been too comfortable in Goshen, they would have been too comfortable in Egypt to ever leave and establish their own country. They would have made Egypt their country and infiltrated and assimilated amidst them and adopted all of their crazy, and it basically just ultimately became pretty much Egyptian. And so the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob would have been simmered down, because when God's people got comfortable amidst a foreign people, they adopted their gods. So basically, the edict to kill the firstborn children, the hatred of the Jews in the edict, took them out of that land to fulfill not only the birth of the Messiah, but everything that had to be true about the birth of the Messiah. Born in Bethlehem, lived in Egypt, came out of Egypt, and then went to become a Nazarene, a Nazarite. All that could not have happened if they were not in their land. So all prophecy had to be fulfilled. Satan gets really frustrated by the fulfillment of Bible prophecy when he's trying to block it. Do you understand? So right now the devil is trying to proliferate the gospel of the kingdom of the Lord Jesus Christ will be preached to all the lands, and then the end will come. He's trying to block that from happening by actively infiltrating hybrids into the lives of Christians, so we will marry not only ungodly people, but ungodly people that can't be born again, and bring forth children that also can't be born again. Spawns. Do you understand what I'm saying? In order to bring about the end. And the sad and disquieting thing is that it's going to work, because Christian women are going to marry hybrid men and vice versa, and children that are born are going to be unredeemable. But you see, that must be the nature of the world before the end. It must be like the days of Noah, where the thoughts and intentions of men are evil continually, and there's nothing but hybrids walking around the earth, but only a remnant will get born again, and then the rapture will happen. He's fulfilling Bible prophecy by trying to block it. So spare yourself.